Hello, fellow pickers. It's a pleasure to be with you once again. My husband and I have been scouring the earth for treasures and good bargains to resell and share with you. Alice Ops has a cold right now, so I'm sorry if I'm a little blurry and my voice sounds different. But like I said, it's a great pleasure and honor to show you some of what we found. Lately, as it's now September 30th, I think it is, garage sales have dwindled. There are still a few, but here in Montreal, the season is coming to a close, which heralds the season of church bazaars, which we love, and community sales in schools and that sort of thing. So we'll show you today what we found at thrift stores and tail-end garage sales and at the church bazaars we went to today. I'll just show you some highlights because there was quite a lot today. We picked up quite a lot. It's not always, super home runs, but I don't need that all the time. I want to pick up the stuff that is not perfect and have the fun of having that surprise when you pick up something for $1 and hey, you thought you might get $12 for it, but it turns out you're getting 35. And so it's that kind of stuff I think we've been picking up. So we did pick up recently this roll of wallpaper at a church bazaar. Not today, but recently, and it was $1. We've done well with wallpaper in the past. This one is not by anyone famous. We sold some Laura Ashley wallpaper for about I think it was 3 rolls, and we sold that for about $50. So those things are good to pick up. We thought we would try that. Then we have these 2 glass flowers picked up at a garage sale about a week ago, and those were $3 each. She let me have them for $5 for the pair. I'll show you the middle maybe. So I thought that was okay. These can go for good money sometimes, but I guess it depends where they were made. Like these have a sticker on them and they say made in China, so it's not Murano glass from Murano, but it's still, they're in good condition, and I think they could be just a fun thing for people to display, and can do well. I will show you a little bundle of video games. They're Nintendo system video games, and they are vintage. They're older, like let's say from the 80s, I believe. Basically, that's what I had when I was a young'un. And so we have Tetris and some Mario Brother games. And Mario Brother games are more like what you want. Tetris isn't really worth anything, but they were $2 each. And we also got Bubble Bobble, which I believe might be worth a little more. Anyways, it would be nice to make, maybe 15 to 20 on some of them, maybe $10 on some of them. That's an easy thing to sell. At the church bazaar today, there was tons of stuff, and it was pleasant, and we bought some hamburgers at the end. We sat outside and had a nice picnic with the hamburgers, and very nice lady who served us there. She was so sweet and just kept giving us extra bags of chips to take home because they were wrapping up. So just a very pleasant experience. And this I picked up usually for more than I would pay. It was $5, but because I was buying other things with it, it came to a little less than that. It's by Bolesławicz. I don't know if you can read it there, but it's made in Poland. I know this stuff sometimes depends on the pattern, but can do well. I believe it's hand painted, and certainly it is very charming and practical. So I thought that would be a good thing to try. This other church bazaar we went to, they had tables with stuff for like a quarter, 50 cents. This was a quarter. I was happy to pay that for it. It's nothing exceptional, I don't think, but it is made in England. It's a nice farcical looking bobby. So even though there's a weird stain here, I'm thinking someone might go, oh, I love all things from London and England, which we kind of do. And, you know, just go, hey, I want this for 10 bucks or something. Same thing with this. It was 50 cents. I thought it's a beautiful tile, and someone might want it just to display by itself or include it in maybe they're tiling a little area. We bought this at this same sale, church bazaar, for $1. And it's in the box. It's a hook for you to hang your bathrobe on, or I imagine towel if you'd like. Nice piece of hardware. This came with it. It is the same thing again, except it's not in the box. So I imagine that's how it goes. We've seen one sell for about $15. You know, maybe we can package them together and get 20. We bought 2 of these, and both of them had that extra one. Hardware sometimes does okay. I mean, it's easy to just put that up, and it probably sells fairly quickly. At any rate, for $1, it was really worth it. Here we have a trivet, or something that you may want to hang on your wall. And it says 1955, so that's not really hard to date. Certainly whimsical, and as the Christmas season approaches and all of that, I thought, why would you not want a Christmas tree with cherubs and snowflakes and goat stuff? And, you know, there you go. It was $1. I have some jewelry. I have pretty much tons of jewelry, but we're going to start with a few things here. Picked up this nice moon glow, quote unquote, necklace from the late 50s, I would say. In very good condition. It's just a nice 2-strand necklace. It was $1. These sometimes can fetch, you know, somewhere around $15, $20. They may sit for a little bit. It's just a piece of jewelry, so I'll be putting these up soon. They were still on the card, and they came to about $1. And there are skulls and knives and glitter and Halloween. At a community sale, I picked this up, which is just an enamel fish from the 60s. That was $1. These were $1 as well. Clip-on earrings from late 50s, 60s. They have that nice, clean, modern, mid-century-ish look that sometimes still appeals, and that was $1 too. At the bazaar today, I found some good jewelry. You may recognize this logo. It's Anne Klein. The necklace may be from the 90s. It has that look to me, you know, maybe early 2000. Either way, it was $2, and I thought, well, it's Anne Klein. People who like that brand particularly might be interested in this. It's got a nice, chunky, kind of classy look. Something I really, really like is this bracelet that I found at the same sale. They had tons of good jewelry that were interesting for all sorts of different reasons. So yeah, I picked up quite a bit. And this seems to be copper. It's got that nice chunky, well, there it is, almost handmade artisan bohemian style. And it's signed, and I can't remember, I think it's Kien, Kien. We sold a necklace for about $30 not that long ago, and this was $2 too. Also at the sale today, I picked this up. This was not fabulous, but I thought it's unusual, it's specific, you know, maybe you really like castles or fairy tales or beach scenes and you want this sand castle. So there you go, that was about $1. This I liked so much I kind of picked up for myself. I may resell it at some point, but I love this touching, enchanting pin of these little peas in a pod. This is sort of symbolic too, peas in a pod, friendship, loyalty maybe. It's a sort of Victorian theme. I'm pretty sure that the first brooches that were made in that style were Victorian. I like it. I like the texture of it too. I'll just do a few more things before we wrap up. I do really like this scent bottle that I picked up because it's this wonderful colored glass and it looks so feminine and soft. Perfume bottles usually do pretty well. This one doesn't have a lot of wear. I don't think it's old, but certainly, you know, if it sat on a dresser for a while, it could still be from the 60s. It could be newer. It's in good condition. I paid $5, but I asked the lady if she would throw in this necklace that was also on her stall, and she said yes. So it was like $1 for the necklace and $4 for the bottle. You know, this is from the 60s again. This is not signed. It's in fairly good condition. It's stylish. Happy enough with that. And let me see. Oh yes, I like my napkin ring animals that I picked up. I guess they are handmade. Those were $2. Homeware stuff I find does fairly well, especially if you can find unique things. You know, if someone has a dining room and they have a lot of primitive things or exotic things, or maybe items that are handmade, made in different countries, this can really go with what they have, and they're not just going to go anywhere and pick that up. It's fairly distinctive, and you know, so I'm hoping to make maybe $15, maybe a little more, maybe $20. That would be super. And let me do one more. we saw him, and I really liked him. I just like the theme. Oh, you've got all sorts of things going on. He's got a pistol, and he's got something he shot. He was hunting. He, you know, I thought, what an interesting kind of theme of hunting and period clothes. So I thought, we'll see. There seems to be something written, but I don't know if I'll ever find out what that was. So maybe I will leave you on this today so that we don't drag on forever. But we hope to do another video very soon. Hopefully I won't have a cold then. I hope you're still finding lots of things, and that your sales are good, and that you're meeting nice people like we did today. and that you're having tons of fun. I hope that your church sales include a baked good table. We were able to purchase the appropriate homemade cookies, and that's always a plus as well. So I hope you have a good time, and we'll see you very soon.